We're going to be talking about dividing a negative number by a positive number. I love what he said. He said division is just like multiplication. That's exactly right. Okay? Division is the reverse of multiplication, just like subtraction is the reverse of addition. So first things first, let's look at what negative 4 divided by 2 looks like on the number line. If we start at negative 4 and we cut it in half, meaning halfway between negative 4 and 0, what do we get? Negative 2. So it's pretty simple to see that if you're dividing a negative by a positive, the answer will always be negative, right? It'll be somewhere to the left of 0. In this case, we get negative 2. Let's look at this example. Actually, this is the same example in a different kind of way. What if we instead started with positive 4, we divided by 2, and then we made it negative? We'd get the same answer. Okay? So a shortcut for dividing a negative by a positive, just figure the answer out and make it negative. It's one way to look at it. Same thing as multiplication, yes, because at the end of the day, if we take the negative 2 and multiply by 2, we end up where we started with, which is negative 4. Yes. Very good. All right, let's look at this one. Negative 6 divided by 2. Again, if we cut that in half between negative 6 and 0, we get negative 3. So no matter how you divide a negative by a positive, you'll always get a negative number back. You can do this for fractions, okay? The answer doesn't have to be a whole number. For example, if I take negative 2 and divide by 3, so here's 3, these purple chunks here. 1/3 of negative 2 would be negative 2/3, okay? So it's actually just a fraction, but still, it's still a negative number, right? You can't go to the right of 0 if you're dividing a negative by a positive. All right, so this is dividing a negative by a positive, and the rule is simple. If you have negative a over b, so say negative 10 over 5, you can actually just figure out what 10 over 5 is and then make it negative. So make sure you write this down. Example 1, let's say we have 100 divided by, I meant to say negative 100 because that's the lesson. Negative 100 divided by positive 25. Okay, so again, all you have to do is do 100 over 25, which is what? Would be 4. And then what do you do with the 4? Just pull that negative down. 7. Negative 91 divided by 7, for example, 2. So first things first, we're going to do 91 over 7. We can go ahead and write the negative, right? Because we know the answer is going to be negative. But what's 91 over 7? Good, 13. That's actually part of your times tables, right? It's less than 100, so that's it. 91 over 7 is 13, and make the answer negative because negative over positive is negative. All right, one more. Anybody want to come up with one? So,
5 divided by...
Okay, you're missing one thing.
Negative 5.
All right, good. Make the top negative, the bottom positive. Okay, so what is 5 over 5? 1, and then make sure you just carry the negative over, and that's it.